Alright, so watch this. I'm down. This is still Monday. This is where me and Kevin turned around this morning right here. Watch that truck pull out. He's pulling out by himself. I'm not even helping him.
Oh, wait on them brakes.
That's how much. That's how much it's dried up. The sun does a good bit, but the wind, man, when the wind's blowing, you see those trees over there, the way they're moving over there now? The wind on this, man, is awesome when the wind's blowing like it is right now, how quick it'll dry. So what I did was I started out loading this morning up there on top of the hill where I come in, where I showed y'all where Kevin was in the truck with me. And then I've tracked down, it's lunch right now, so I've tracked down here to load trucks down here, right there, to load off of this stick pile. Now, I just loaded that load from that little hole right there, and see, I didn't even knock a dent in it. See, all the wood still left laying here to load. All this all the way down through there to load. And as you stack these piles up like this, like I do with Kevin, I just keep shredding them and spreading them and spreading them. Man, it's a lot of wood in these piles like that. So we logging on, baby, logging on. I'll be back. We still got Jay here working on servicing everything, doing the air conditioner in this dozer, man, our 850, getting it back up to snuff. It had a leak on the shredder back. Flip it back on. Car's on. And Kevin's trying to get the lights back going on the front of it up there right now. That's what we do. And he got not getting power up there, so we got a fuse or something back here and below. They're troubleshooting there right now. He's coming up there. Get them lights back going. We got to have them right now. Fuse blowing back there. Relay's jacked up, done corroded up. Okay. That's what it is, relay. Y'all want to see the motor in this beast right here? Look at that. 821, baby. This engine's there, shot right there. Got power now. Okay, put another relay in it. Stick another relay. Slot one. Yeah. Now we got power. I'm gonna cut the power off. Ready, cut it off or did it? Okay. Alright, so we got power up there to the lights. Now I'm gonna cut this thing off.
We'll put that compressor on. Didn't we put that compressor on when y'all was over at that storm timber over yonder off of 82 when that tornado come through that time? Yeah.
Remember putting one on, but I'm getting older. I can't remember stuff that far back, man. Certain things I can, but which
I put a compressor on over that.
Yeah, we've put a couple compressors on it, I think, but I don't remember. Storm timber on 82. Where are you talking about?
Over there when that storm come through, that went to Tuscaloosa too. There.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got over there behind.
That's right. Mac Shan. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Dang, you're a good mechanic and your brain works pretty good. Your wife, does she know that?
Yeah.
Done all undo for today. Fixing to head on toward the house with this piece of Dodge. Make it back. See what the water's doing down here in this bottom. Kevin's gonna finish putting them lights on that dozer right quick. Get that finished up. But we loaded a full day today, so that was good. Despite how much rain we had a bunch of rain. Look at it here. I'll check and see what the water's doing down here when we get down here. Me and Jess going out together. We'll check her out. See, one thing we'll do tomorrow too, Dad will be up here tomorrow, and we'll put him on the grader, and he'll work these roads after all that rain on them. And see, they're not in bad shape right now, but work these roads, a little crown back in them pretty good, and the trucks run on them, that'll finish completely sealing these roads completely in, and they'll be good to go for the rest of the time that we're up here. Gotta love these county roads up here, man. I'm on the county road with all that water standing in it right there. If somebody don't live on one of these roads, they don't really maintain them at all. They just let them go is all they do. Well, this water's went way down. All this was flooded this morning. Every bit of this was on the water over here. This is where all the water I drove through this morning. It was in the Monday's video. What the heck are they doing up here? All right, I'm sitting on the side of the road. It's Monday, January the 23rd at 3:30. I had to stop here to get it reset. I'm gonna show y'all what this thing's gonna do. Y'all better hang on, because this might get interesting here. Because she's getting bad now, man. See, check engine light just popped on there. Let's see what she'll do. See that? Dang. See that? Service air suspension. See, it's in D rate now. It's 2,000 RPM, so I'm about 65. And see, if I slow down, it may pop again. Get back on the road here before I run off there. See, it's in D rate now. If I was to stop and go to pull out, well, let's do it again. We'll pull over. I got a car right here. I'll pull over right here. I'll turn it off. Crank it back up. We'll do it again. Yeah. Park. All right, she's off. Side road. Here we go. Crank it back up. All right, here we go. Let's go. That time. Well, that may be it, people. She's not even in gear no more. I'm just coasting now is all I'm doing. Maybe I'll find me a place up here. See that? It's just coasting. It ain't even, it's in gear and drive right there. But it ain't doing that in here. Let me see if I can find me a place where I can get over maybe. Okay, when I got down about 20 miles an hour, it popped and it picked back up. The transmission completely went out of gear. But see, it's D-rate. See, let's see. Boy, this thing here is a mess, man. See, it's D-rated now. Alright, I just had to pull over again. Cut it slap on and off here. I got some cars coming. I'll start it back when I go to take off here and we'll see what she does. Well, these next 30 miles back to the house is fixing to be murder, man. Not gonna be fun. Did it right that time. Y'all don't worry. I'm done driving it now. When I was coming back before I started filming what all y'all saw, I was running about 57 miles an hour. I was on a 2-lane highway, Alabama Highway 278. That thing locked up on me this time, big time. It actually slid the back tires. Usually when it's been locking up, it's just a split second real quick and it releases and that's it. This time it actually slid the tires, and That was not cool. I immediately, there had to be a place there not far from where I was, and I just pulled off in there, and I cut off. I just sat there for a little bit. Dad was wanting me to get on in and try to. I called him, and he wanted me to try to get it to Carl Hogan this afternoon, and that wasn't gonna happen, or it didn't happen, because it took me that long to get on back home. It jumped out of gear. That I think it damaged something when it locked down back there, because I had a vibration in the truck, either in the transmission or rear end. But I don't know. I think there's several things in it that's done jacked up now. But so I got home. What I'm gonna do is I'm fixing to go out there. This is Monday night, 5:36. I'm gonna go out there and I'm fixing to take everything out of the truck except the fuel tank. I'm gonna leave the fuel tank in there, and I'm just gonna let Dad try to drive it up there tomorrow to the dealership. I think some attention has been gotten between what I've done on YouTube, and I think a lot of y'all have really hammered the Facebook Hogan's thing and Dodge's thing in several groups. What it ain't no think I know, because I've seen some of the stuff that's been going on from some of y'all helping me, and I appreciate that. They have gotten the message. That scared me. I wish I'd been filming today. You probably would have heard me squall like a girl when that thing did that, because that scared me. I thought if I just get that thing back, and I'm fixing to park and I'm done with it. I really don't. We are going to pursue the lemon law. I don't know all the technicals in and out on it. I've had some people explain some of it to me. But I am going to do that because I don't want the truck. I mean, bottom line, I don't want the truck. I mean, I just don't want it. I mean, we all, I do, y'all do, everybody does. Work our butts off to make it week to week, to have a house over our head, to feed our families, to provide us some transportation to get back and forth to work primarily, and to, have something that we can go somewhere in if we need to, if we want to go to town or something like that. We work hard. We all do. Like I said, I do, you do, everybody does, to pay for this stuff like that. And Dad told me back in April. Dad told me, he said, he came to me, and a lot of y'all know the story. I've been driving my other Dodge for 14 years, and I was tired of shifting gears in it. I mean, I done put 400,000 miles on that truck. Cummins with a 6-speed, and I was 6-speed manual. Tired of shifting gears in it, man, I didn't want to shift gears no more. And Dad told me, he said, go order whatever you want. He said, get it from wherever you want to get it from. So I was excited, man. I spent probably 3 or 4 hours sitting there with the salesman and the guy who orders the truck, going down through. I had done looked at the brochures and studied them and everything, and we went down through there and picking out everything that I wanted, which I got pretty much everything except for the limited truck. You can go one more step higher and get the limited, or you can get that cowboy one too. I forget what it's called, but which I didn't want that, and I didn't want the limited either. But so I was excited, you know what I mean? Excited. I'm gonna get a new truck, and I got people busting my bubble every which way. Man, you don't just keep driving your old one, you ain't gonna have nothing but trouble out of that. And that's kind of disheartening, having people tell you something like that when you're excited about something. They said it'd take about 6 weeks to order it and get one in, and it did. It took about 6 months. 6 weeks on the nose. It come in. We were Jill and I and my girls were actually leaving to go on vacation when the truck came in. The salesman texted me the picture on it. Man, that thing looked sharp. He texted me the picture while it was sitting on the truck, the hauler, when it came in. Man, that thing looked sharp. So while I was gone, Dad went up there and got everything situated. Got everything taken care of, insurance on it and all that stuff like that. And so when I got back, he was ready for me to pick up. So I actually had the salesman come by my house the next morning after we had gotten back. And he picked me up and drove it down there. And I just fell in love with it. Awesome, awesome truck. And then to go from that to where I am now, just words can't describe that, what that's like. And then to hear the tons and tons of other horror stories that people just like me who have dealt with the exact or different, just kind of the same things like what I'm dealing with, you know. So that's where I'm at right now. There's one thing about me though. Here's one thing. Some of y'all know, some of y'all have mentioned this, call me a stand-up type of person. And some of y'all may not know this. And some people like me because of this, but a lot of people don't like me because of this. But here's the thing. I don't have no quit, and I never back down. If it's something that I believe strongly in, I will fight it to the end. I will not stop. There may be some bloodshed, you know what I mean? But I don't quit. I can go toe-to-toe with the best. It does not matter to me. I'm not scared of anybody when it comes to battling on whatever it is. I don't run from it. I'll stand there. If something ain't right, I'm going to tell you it's not right. You know, if you ask me what I think about you and I think that you suck, I'm going to tell you suck. You ask, I told you. I'm not going to lie about it. But I don't quit. I don't quit. Whatever it takes. If I have to spend my last dime or whatever to do whatever I need to do, I will not quit. But I appreciate y'all following me along. You can find me, of course, on Facebook. The links are on YouTube right there. Facebook. You can find it. You're smart enough to find it. Instagram, I do a lot of stuff on Instagram. Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat are all Cotton Top 3 with one T. And if you send me a snap on Snapchat, I will respond to you. It may take me a little bit to respond to you, but I try to communicate with everybody. I can't sit there and just talk, but I try to communicate with everybody. But follow me on all those things and subscribe to my stuff. And I enjoy reading the comments, reading through them. It's a lot of fun. But I do appreciate each one of y'all, especially my diehard core people that are there every day, day in and day out. Brent, Napa Mike, Cynthia, Ron, Mr. Dan, and tons of others besides those that show up day after day after day and watch my stuff. I appreciate y'all. So I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a good day. Later, taters.